Eggs are a staple in our homes. But what is the science behind cooking an egg? How does it change from liquid to solid, clear to white? And why can't we turn it back? In today's video, we'll be breaking down proteins in the form of eggs, literally. Eggs have the shell that protects it from bacteria, two thin membranes, an air sac, the chalaza that anchors the yolk, as well as the albumin, more commonly known as egg white, and the egg yolk composed of approximately 10% and 15% protein respectively. But what exactly is a protein? Knowing the answer to this question allows us to understand what happens when you cook an egg. Proteins are chains of amino acids. Amino acid molecules strongly bind to each other to form chains. The amino acid strands fold and bind weakly with other parts of the chain to make a 3D shape. This complex shape forms a protein. Protein is stable in a specific environment. However, if their condition has changed, then the bonds will break, causing the structure to change. Think of this like a spider web that is destroyed by a stick. Proteins are easily denatured by heat, alcohol, and acid. In their uncooked state, the proteins are folded into intricate shapes, but when an egg is boiled or fried on a pan, the temperature is increased. The bonds linking the amino acid chains are strong chemical bonds that are able to resist the heat. However, heat destroys the weak bonds that forms a three-dimensional structure. This causes the protein strands to unravel and wiggle freely. The newly freed strands interact with one another to form new bonds. The longer the egg is heated, the more bonds they form. The protein strands become entangled and therefore solidifies egg. When a stick is used to take out a spider web, it destroys the original network, but instead forms a new ball. This is also how cooked eggs harden. Additionally, light can no longer penetrate through the new structure, which is why transparent eggs turn white when they are cooked. We have now learnt that cooking an egg means breaking down the proteins and reforming a new structure. So is it possible to uncook an egg? Scientists have discovered a way to unboil an egg using a large amount of force to untangle the protein network. Unfortunately, this is not possible in your homes. Turning an egg back into its liquid form would involve rearranging the proteins back to its original structure. Further heating will only tangle the egg proteins even more. Cooling the egg down will result in freezing the protein bonds, and therefore, it is not possible to uncook an egg. Today you have learned that eggs are made of proteins and that the degradation of these proteins, but the formation of new structures, are what therefore cooks an egg.